What's happening, everyone? We're back, and today I have a special guest on, and the special guest is our kid.
What's happening? How are we?
All right, lad, and all that yourself. Get that mic a bit further up to your grid. Like, what's the point of me giving you if you're going to just hold and look
I
at
don't
it?
know, lad. I was just observing it because we had these big fat things when we were first looking out. We were going to start. Had these all heavy microphones,
just all in the box there. I know these
rockets.
Just efficient, lad. They get the job done. Do you know what I mean? So this episode's going to just be, honestly, chatting a bit of nonsense and
me and all my mad fucking conspiracy videos, I see.
Yeah, and then we're gonna that's it. That's it. I'm gonna delve into his conspiracies and see what his reactions are, because this kid has me up the wall, sends me about fucking 20 conspiracy theories every.
Many events.
We've had these
mad
so many. It's just some things he sends me. Some of them are believable and you can like get with them, but some of them it's like completely fucking one end of the spectrum, and it's like, lad, no, you need. They're so one-sided. I need to hear both arguments.
Sorry. Yeah, some of them are a bit crazy. Like,
so
there's that many of them. Like, we've been watching one lately, apparently, of all these
mosquitoes
getting released in like fucking Texas, and I think the other one was Michigan and stuff like that. And now people are going to the hospitals with all these mad fucking diseases and they're spewing up, and they've got like yellow fever and all this madness. So I reckon this is another thing that's going to come out like COVID, where you're just going to have to get another jab kind of thing.
See, the thing is, though, as well, a big key point that he missed off there, each of these individual mosquitoes are numbered. They have a number printed on the back, and you would have seen the videos going around on, like, wherever, TikTok, Insta, they're going viral. And then, is it Bill Gates has something to
yeah, Bill Gates, I reckon Bill Gates has got some sort of fucking thing into it.
It's possibly to do with, it's a big pharma conspiracy, basically. He's invested in this next company that's going to produce this new vaccine for these, like a malaria type thing.
Wasn't he in with the COVID one?
Yeah.
Did he make money off that?
A lot.
Yeah, thought he did.
That's all that's going to pick up is your phone, not your voice, Just put it by your mouth.
Well, yeah, apparently he's fucking making millions out of all of us getting all these mad injections and stuff like that, so... I mean, I got my jabs and that. You got yours as well, didn't you?
Yeah, but I only got mine because I was going on holiday.
It's a shame with me, though. That's what's fucking insane. Like, I wanted to... My nan was sick at the time in Ireland, so I couldn't travel. I had to go and get my jabs, basically, to go and see a kind of thing.
To get over there, yeah.
And then, like, when you see all these videos now, people saying that they're all...
It's mad,
bullshit and that. Like,
it's mad.
Doesn't protect you, doesn't protect anyone else either. Makes you think, what the fuck have they stuck in your arm, lad?
The amount of COVID videos that have gone around now, like you sit and you stipulate, and there's meant to be trackers in the COVID stuff and all that. It's like a way for them to, I don't know, like insert some sort of microchip in your body.
Stop when you're having children and stuff like that.
It's all madness.
Make you fertile or whatever. You don't know, but probably won't know for another fucking 10 years or something.
I just find that thing, it's like fascinating because I watched another video which he sent me as well. It's about the fella, but this fella's actually usually quite spot on with his stuff. And he said,
his name, don't we?
Yeah, and he said there's gonna be another wave of some sort of similar thing to COVID where we go into lockdown.
Yeah.
But
he said it was in the middle of September. We're thereabouts now, aren't we? But he was also saying about the election, didn't he? No, doesn't reckon we'll get to that 2024 election. It'll be declared. Well, by that point, war will be declared on Russia and China. And that way there won't be another re-election because there's war, that president will stay in power kind of thing.
This isn't our words, by the way. This is some of the fella's words.
Yeah, this is just me watching videos, really.
This is this fella's conspiracy on it, but it's
we need to find his name.
It's interesting.
A big fat American fella. You should probably have seen him before. He just comes out with.
He's not. We don't fat shame over here.
Okay, yeah.
Timber. He's a big. He's a big guy.
Big guy, yeah, well built. Big shoulders on him.
Big bones.
Big
you know what I'm saying? He's strong.
He's a big fella.
Versatile.
Wouldn't want to take a dig off and put it that way.
Hands like shovels. So there's a lot of things you could have used.
Yeah.
Chest, cuddly teddy bear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all that stuff.
Not fat. We don't fat shame over here.
No, because I'm not the skinniest lad myself.
He didn't used to be. He used to be skinny now. He used to be a fat cunt.
It's alright, we can say it now.
That was a joke.
Yeah,
that's because I just said no fat shaming, so it was literally the contradictive joke version. But nah, honestly, yeah, he used to be a chunky guy. He's not anymore. I was skinny, got chunky, went
I've got some mad
slim,
pictures
then went chunky again, and now I'm just like, I'm working a timber off. I'm getting there anyway.
Average now.
I'm just normal.
I just think, you're just normal now.
I'll just stick to where I am.
You're a nice build. I think you're at a point now where you just need to start fucking.
Well, I do. I still run 4 days a week.
I reckon you should start building.
Oh, I can't be bothered with that. I went to gym for like a year and a half.
Start eating bare protein, getting all your protein in you and shit.
I don't know what it is. Cooking for me, find it. I need to just get on a meal plan. I need to just pay for one of them things.
You can't. If your body requires 50 grams of protein a day, and your body requires say like 3 grams of fat, if you're not getting all the bits that you need, there's no point in taking that protein.
It's obviously as well. If you don't give your body certain nutrients, it'll store it and it turn into fat because it craves it. So it's just the way your body works. I understand it. I know. For me, I need to eat more. I need to eat like 5 small meals a day, or 4 small meals a day, like porridge. Like
sometimes I don't even do 2. Sometimes I just have 1.
No, but I mean that. But I only have 1 meal a day, and that's why it's unhealthy. Because your metabolism isn't getting what it needs. Your body's not getting the nutrients it needs, and it's storing the shit out of the bad food you're eating once a day. It's the worst thing to do. It's just awful. It works for so long, and then it just stops and does the opposite. I don't eat 1 meal to try and be skinny. I eat 1 meal because it's just I don't have an appetite. Because I've got IBS, and I just don't have an appetite for food until a certain point in the day.
And mine's like soon as even in work, sometimes I don't get that hungry in work. Not till I get home and start thinking, I'm starving now. Or I know I'm going home.
Don't get me wrong. Some days I wake up and I'm fucking starving, but it's not very often. Do you know what I mean? But there's days I'm like, I want a coffee, mate. Lads, I got a Mackey's brekkie like last week. Lads, I haven't had a Mackey's brekkie for time because I got a Mackey's the other day and it was unbelievable. And I got one 2 days later and it was scum, lad. I don't know what they done. No, lads, it was like it was my own fault for ordering late, but it was like the nuggets were done in the shift flat fire. That's what they taste like. They're pure greasy. It's like ordering from like a pizza gaff. Do you know what I mean? it wasn't decent.
Not nice, though.
No, it weren't nice at all. But he had another conspiracy which you want to bring up, and that was the rainbow thing, which I found quite interesting.
The rainbow thing is where they reckon the way the rainbows look. This fella reckons because of the way the rainbows look and all this, that, and the other. We live in a dome. They are proper complex for all this shit, you know what I mean?
No, but they're trying to bring like the way light hits certain things, like the spectrum, is it? Like if you shine light on certain brick, like the Pink Floyd album cover.
Yeah. I think he kind of goes into that as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm on about. The prism, yeah.
That's what he's saying, because we live in a dome. That's why the rainbows look like that. That's what he's saying.
No.
It's mad though, innit?
I get it, but you never see the end of the rainbow. So that's bullshit. That's a lie. I've never seen the end of any rainbow.
Sure.
No,
but then this fella from NASA who died, he says something about, he put this on his grave, something from the Bible, and then when you find out what it says in the Bible.
You've been on an airplane before, haven't you?
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you on about then?
What do you mean?
Well, what I say? If we're in a dome, what the fuck would you have to fly out the fucking flying? What are you on about?
That's not what I'm saying. They're saying like once you get past a certain feet, they reckon like rockets and that are bullshit. I don't know.
No, fuck off.
Look at that. That's mad though, isn't it? Look at the light. I've seen mad videos of people like in Russia where they're recording the sun, and then they'll record and there'll be another one, and then another one, and you're like, what the fuck?
I get it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not with that, me. The only reason I'm not with that is I've never seen the other end of the rainbow. If someone can physically show me the other end of the rainbow, then maybe I might believe this kid. But never seen the other end of the rainbow to go that. You need a square and a sphere because of the prism reflection of the light through the prism, which makes it the rainbow effect. So we are not on the fuck off. That sounds like an AI bot. Lad, he's just typed that. He's literally just typed that on fucking chat GPT, and that's writ that out, and he's read it off the screen. Get this video off, lad. He's get it off. He's talking shite. I'm not interested no more. He's boring. What's this Alaska one? That was interesting. That pulled me. The hidden world in Alaska. So this is on the Joe Rogan show. This?
No, this is on the Steve Hills.
Why is Joe Rogan there? Was he reacting to it?
Yeah.
Okay,
he's on the Rogan podcast. Speaking now is on the Rogan podcast, but he's talking about when Elon Musk was on the Full Send podcast. He's talking about Antarctica.
I've seen that podcast.
Hole when it comes to fucking Antarctica.
Someone was right. The kid who's talking's on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah,
so ignore him. All that. for nothing.
I'm Mitchell.
I'm used to it by now. Like, I'm literally used to it. It's like I renamed him to Rodney the other day, and he was like, "Why?" I was like, "Because I keep getting called Delboy because of me, the headphones and selling the watches and the headphones." I said, "And you're just fucking thick." Big dopey ass.
I have reasons, but I don't think we can discuss that on camera.
No, it's just we can't.
I don't help myself, put it that way.
He doesn't help himself. It's like, I think he was I think he purposely just...
I think he was dropped on his head as a kid.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to say that.
I'll say it then.
I was literally going to say that, but nah, that's too offensive.
You can say them things, I'm not
asked. I know. Your mom might be though.
Oh yeah. Someone going, fucking didn't.
I didn't have him. That's her fault. I can't say that. So sorry, so let me just tie it in on this. So this conspiracy, basically what they reckon is every how many years is it?
Couple of thousand
every
years.
So many thousands of years, there's a 2-mile big tsunami that smashes over the world.
And basically they reckon the whole planet rotates
spins the opposite direction. And his argument to this is because there's a where's it, Africa, is it?
Somewhere in Africa, yeah.
Somewhere,
so yeah, it was 6,500 years they reckon this happens.
So every 6,500 years, they reckon the planet does a shift to the opposite direction. So it just... So this completely fools this other kid's rainbow theory out the window anyway. This already done that. This has already tethered this last fucking theory. You know what I mean? This last conspiracy, sorry. But the reason he's saying this, so there's a mountain that's like 11... How many?
I think it's a volcano or something, you know. It's like, I think it's 2 miles high above sea level and they found like...
No, so look. So go back. It's called...
Emerson volcano or something.
At least try and pronounce it like it's meant to be pronounced, right, kid? So they're talking about the 2-mile high tsunami. Emokusi. I'm never going to try that again. So it's in the Sahara, in Africa, in the Sahara.
It's 11,300 feet, which I think you just said is...
That's a lot. So it's 11,300 feet above sea level. And on this mountain, or this volcano, there's traces of salt. And there's all different shells and fossils and stuff that you'd only find that'd be undersea. So,
why do you reckon that the planet rotates every so many thousand years? And it just flips 90 degrees.
Do you reckon there's like also a hidden world in the Antarctic?
How the fuck does salt and seashells get that?
No, but it is actually... No, you know I mean? Sitting thinking about it. If you actually can we all just stop? Pause this a minute.
Yeah, shut down.
Can we all just stop and take a deep breath here and actually think about that? Imagine the world flipping upside down. Imagine we were on this planet alive at the point where the world goes, fuck off, and then we're all dead because we're going to be at the bottom of the fucking water.
What would happen if you flipped the UK 90 degrees? Like,
we'd be dead.
Where would we go? No, what I mean? What way would we go? What way would everything shift?
No, but if you look at the way the globe is, majority of the globe is water anyway. So if you fucking switch it that way...
No, it wouldn't be the islands, it'd be the globe, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So the whole thing would shift, which means that the water would drop.
Yeah, that's why that explained the tsunami and all
we'd switch complete. Like, it'd be like... We'd be on a ceiling.
We're at the top, if you look at the globe, we're like at the top, aren't we? At the top half, aren't we? So we'd be fucking, on the side or something.
But if it's gonna rotate, then obviously it's gonna be more. The shift within already causes like tsunamis and earthquakes and stuff like that. That's all like the cause.
Yeah.
It's the Earth's core and the magnitude of some I can't go into because I honestly forgot, but I used to be into all this shit. So
it's something to do with the tectonic plates underground.
That's it, the plates and into the Earth's core.
They crash or something, don't they?
Yeah, and that's what creates all that. Also creates like new mountains being built in the ocean and then or like new islands and stuff like that. No, he knows some stuff. Yeah, some stuff in there. You just have to draw it out.
Mad though, innit? 2 miles tsunami. Imagine that coming, lad, over Bootle.
Well, fucking lad, it'd stop at the stand and get all, and we just.
You think what's the point?
It's already fucked.
Nah, he probably still wondering, you know what I could do with a good wash.
It needs a clean, you all stink. I'm only messing. Nah, it's not. I'm only messing. Living Bootle, do you know what I mean? Not from any shade. Not from here though. From Walton. Let's just have to get that in. Grew up in Walton. Also grew up in Bootle. Used to go to EF from like 11. But my next point of that is though, he also said, Elon Musk said that there's a hidden...
There's a mad rabbit hole when it comes to...
Well, do you reckon there's another world, another like underground city within Alaska?
Big gigantic ice wall, there's all sorts of...
In Alaska, there's
all mad things for scientists set up there. It's like a little town.
A lab, yeah.
Yeah, but there's all mad like equipment, satellites, this, that.
No, but to be fair, people went out years ago. People used to go and set up like that anyway.
Just thought, fuck, we can live here and just develop on that. They reckon there's like civilization there now.
It'd be sick. It'd be sick to be that's something I look into further. That's actually that interests me. Yeah, that's true too. I'd stop being stingy with it. Stop being stingy with the secrets, lad. Share the joy. I just want to know.
We know aliens are real already.
I just want to know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like I'm going to go and tell your ma and she's going to smack your ass and ground you. What?
See that one in Mexico where they come out with that weird looking alien thing? Like they unveiled an alien. Did you not see
that?
Yeah.
It
was about that big.
It looked like you, that.
Looked like something out of Star Wars.
It looked like one of your shits.
I'm not that big. Yeah, probably look like one of my shits, yeah.
They are alien, mate.
Shits, yeah.
Alien.
It was mad though.
It was mad.
What,
you shit? The shit or the alien?
Both.
Both.
But lad, I always thought aliens are real. Mad. I think they do all shit like that for distraction, honestly.
Well, no, that's another conspiracy we get onto. They let you know certain things, and they only let you know what they want you to know because they want to say. But put it this way, and I
reckon they like exaggerate things as well, though.
No, they do. So, but this is so. There's an argument to one side and an argument to the other. So obviously, they had certain things and only let certain bits of information out because if they let it all out, they create a moral panic above, and not even just like local society, globally. It'll be a world global pandemic in a sense of crisis where people will panic and wouldn't want to leave their house. If we just released, if like the government released like 20 years ago that aliens are fucking
crashing here and that.
Do you think many people would want to leave the gaff?
I think it makes you doubt God as well. Maybe not doubt God. Maybe the wrong thing to say,
no, it's out religion. But then also it might make you look into religion more because you think, well, this might have. It's mad. But what I'm getting at here is, how mad's that?
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, lad.
Like,
mad.
Are you on it? Mad. And then we've got the next part of that. If as you said, the elaborate, exaggerate, exacerbate certain situations because they want us to have fear instilled in us and they want to try and keep the control in society, and that's what news.
I think they do it as well.
Tabloids do it.
When they're in Parliament and they're trying to push new laws and
Of
regulations.
course, yeah, of course. Well, that's
so they'll exaggerate things so that you're forgetting about what's going on there.
Every single politician fucking lies. Yeah. All you do is lie to get into power. You make all these promises. You're gonna change things. You never fucking change them.
No.
These are all snakes. The lawyers, like, you are the worst criminals in the world. Politicians are all fucking jokes, and I don't mean that in like a way to be like disrespect. Yeah, I am being disrespectful because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You're a joke. You've done nothing you've done nothing since even like, and I'm Labour, mate, all the way. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not even getting into political debates because right now, what party would you actually vote for? Because it's a fucking shambles. It's a shambles. Yeah, we don't want the Conservatives because they're a shambles. But we need like what I fucking struggle to come to terms with politicians is I never see a politician from a working class background.
Yeah, very rare.
Can't get me words out. I don't see. It's very rare there's a politician from the working class and someone who understands the struggle. How can someone go in and fix something they don't understand? It doesn't make any sense to me.
How can how can someone speak for someone who's not from our background?
No, you're not going to come and make an impact and change how my life is and my surrounding and my neighbourhood and people around me if you don't understand the struggle that we go through daily, and you never will understand it because you're always there's always people from middle class and higher and the top lad that are in them types of scenarios and situations.
I reckon there's a war on this middle class now, lad. This middle class won't exist soon.
It's not even
about 10 years. They'll be poor and rich.
No, but that's all there is now anyway. Really, there isn't a middle class. Like, people like to class themselves as middle class, but you're not your working class because if you're middle class, you're just rich. Yeah. If your household's earning over fucking £200,000 a year, you're rich. If you're earning over £100,000 a year in your household, £100,000 a year in Liverpool, I'm not talking about London. London's completely different because the prices of rent are extortion up there.
Everything's silly down there.
But I mean, average rent, I'd say. I don't even know anymore because the inflation, lad, so I couldn't even say it. But
say between 4 and 600.
It's not. It's well higher than that now. Well higher than that.
What do you pay now?
Mine's irrelevant though because I live in a fucking studio, so it's not like a house.
Has it gone up though? Or
yeah, it went up by like 50 quid. It's not like I'm not asked about that.
A month?
Yeah.
But still,
no, but it's the fact of but like look at like houses for instance. Like we used to get a 2-bedder for about 450-500 quid in round here a month. Now you're looking on paying close to 800 quid now. Like you're on it 650s to 8s. I'm gonna say like the average rent for a normal.
I know. I don't see what we pay.
I just wouldn't. It's different. So what I'm getting at is like that's inflation and a high. If you're earning money over like, I'd say if you're comfortably living, I'm honestly gonna say if you're earning over £120,000 and you're from a normal area,
middle class, like what defines you as a middle class bit? Like what?
There's never been a middle class. That's what I'm saying. Do you always? Well, he was back in the day. It was like because they used to be categorized.
Like I always thought, like for example, if you've got your own house, not own it, but you know you're paying a mortgage, you've got a job,
no, but
steady income.
So working class is the new middle class. Like you're either poor, you're working,
you're right,
or you're rich.
Working class is the new middle class.
If you're just you're just a normal human being, but you're either poor. When you're working, you're just surviving. It doesn't mean you're making dough. You're either rich, you're either working class, just about making it through the struggle, or you're fucking poor on your ass. You haven't got a carrot, lad. You haven't got a pot of pissing, and you're lending from fucking people to get through to next week, lad.
Banks and that's what I hate.
But that's what's happening these days. That batters my head out. The fucking you're sending people to food banks for food, but you're spending all this mad amounts of money on fucking tanks and jets. We're not even at war, you fucking idiots. What are you doing? You're wasting fucking unnecessary money. Pointless shit.
Same with the Yanks, lad.